Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Bedside Chat with Susan. You know, now that I'm here full-time, I wanted to start off by holding town meetings in all of our hospitals and the Haven, and it was so much fun. Getting down to the Gulf, Emerald Coast, of course, Pensacola and the Haven. I just love it because I get to talk to you, the staff, and hear your stories about the good things and the challenges that we face at Sacred Heart. And I wanted to share some of the information I gathered from all of those meetings. If you were at the meeting, you probably remember my asking you a question. Two questions, actually, but the first one was, how do you want our patients to describe their experience at Sacred Heart, regardless of where the care is delivered? And there was a lot of consistency. As I put together the probably 10 lists that I had, there was a lot of repetition. But I wanted to share some thoughts and some ideas that you had. You want our patients to want to come back if they need to. They had great care. We were compassionate. They had great food. And the hospitals or the nursing home was clean, safe. That we kept our staff and their families informed. We were respectful, welcoming, holistic, loving. I even had somebody say that they liked their phlebotomist. That their experience at Sacred Heart was life-changing. And most importantly, it was mission-focused. That they found us to be genuine and sincere and sensitive and responsive to their needs. And finally, that we let them have input into their care. This is what you said we, as Sacred Heart, want patients to say about their experience here. Now, after every one of these exercises, I asked everyone, can we say it now? And people tried to say yes, but in fact, they said, probably not. So it's up to each one of us to think about these things that I just spoke about, that you said were important for our patients to experience, and figure out how each of us can make it happen. Because that's the only way we're going to change the patient experience at Sacred Heart. Now, my second question that I wanted your input on was, how do we make Sacred Heart the best place to work? And here too, there was a lot of overlap in suggestions. You said you wanted it to be, our workplace to be friendly, warm. You wanted to have feedback on the work that you did. You wanted to be appreciated for a good job. You wanted to be treated as a professional. You wanted to be part of a team that included physicians. You wanted to be able to speak up for safety. You wanted to work with people that have integrity, have pride in their workplace. You want the tools that you need to do the job right. You wanted good staffing and fair pay and benefits. One of the things that was fairly consistent across pretty much all except for two, all of the meetings, and that was have a positive attitude, which is something that we all control. We make a choice about how we're going to react and what our attitude's going to be. And I would suggest to you that a smile, a friendly hello, and you did a great job are ways in which we can demonstrate a positive attitude. So, one more thing, transparency. That was important. And that's an easy one for me because I absolutely believe that if we're going to create Sacred Heart as a world-class place for care and work, and a place to work, we need to be transparent. Secrets don't work. So my challenge to each of you, again, is to ask yourselves, how can I make Sacred Heart the best place to work? And think about these things that you told me in the town meetings that were important to each of you, and practice them. Thanks for participating in the town meetings, and I hope you can take something away from this bedside chat that will change the way you react to your colleagues and your patients. Thanks.